What's up, car fanatics? What if I told you your car is being strangled by regulations, and you're only getting half the performance it's capable of? Today I'm exposing 10 illegal tricks that could add instant horsepower, better throttle response, and that aggressive sound you've always wanted. Some for free. But here's the catch. These could also land you with $10,000 fines or destroy your engine. So which ones actually work? Which are total BS? And which will the EPA hunt you down for? We're talking banned exhaust mods, forbidden ECU tricks, and hidden performance your manufacturer doesn't want you to access. I'll show you the real results, the legal risks, and the smart alternatives. But first, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. YouTube is suppressing this content, so subscribe to catch our next video on secret tuning techniques. Do it now. Quick disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not telling you to do these. I'm exposing what exists so you can make informed decisions. Your car, your responsibility. Let's start with number 10 and work our way to the most insane trick at number 1. Trick number 10, the Airbox liberation method. All right, number 10, and this is probably the mildest trick on this list, what some people call Airbox liberation. Ever notice how your engine seems to gasp for air at high RPMs? That's because your factory airbox is basically suffocating your engine to meet noise regulations. Some people drill holes in their airbox or remove sections of the intake tubing to let more cold air rush directly into the engine. Others remove the air filter entirely for maximum flow. The benefits: more aggressive intake sound, that sporty whoosh. Slightly improved throttle response. Minimal cost. Literally free if you DIY. The risks: here's where it gets real. Your air filter isn't just there to look pretty. It's protecting your engine from dirt, dust, and debris that will destroy your cylinder walls over time. Remove it completely? You're looking at a $5,000 plus engine rebuild within a year. Imagine this. You save $50 on a performance air filter, but 6 months later, your engine is knocking, smoking, and you need a complete rebuild. Is that worth it? Just buy a high-flow performance filter from K&N or AEM. $60 gets you better airflow and engine protection. It's a no-brainer. Trick number 9, the octane booster overdose. Number 9 is something I see all the time. People obsessing over octane ratings like it's magic juice. Have you ever been told, just run premium fuel and your car will be faster? Well, it's complicated. People dump 93 octane premium fuel into cars designed for 87 regular, expecting instant power gains. Some even add octane booster additives on top of premium fuel to push octane ratings to 100+. The benefits: if your car is designed for premium, you'll get the advertised power. Higher octane prevents engine knock in high compression engines. Can enable more aggressive ECU tuning. The reality check: here's what most people don't understand. Octane is not about power or quality. It's about knock resistance. If your owner's manual says 87 octane, running 93 does nothing except waste your money. Your ECU isn't going to suddenly advance timing just because you filled up with premium. It doesn't work that way. Where this gets sketchy is with E85 ethanol fuel. E85 has an octane rating around 105. Insane knock resistance. Problem? Running it in a car not designed for ethanol can corrode your fuel system, damage seals, and cause complete fuel system failure. But here's the insider secret. If you have a turbocharged car and you're getting it tuned, E85 can unlock massive power gains. We're talking 20 to 30% more horsepower. You just need the right fuel system upgrades first. Check your manual. Run what's recommended. If you want E85 power, invest in an E85 conversion kit from a reputable company. Trick number 8, the EGR delete modification. Number 8 is getting into serious territory. The EGR delete. Want to know what the EGR valve does? It pumps exhaust gases back into your engine. Sounds stupid, right? The exhaust gas recirculation valve is an emissions device that recirculates exhaust back through your engine to reduce NOx emissions. Some people block it off or remove it entirely. The benefits: eliminates a common failure point. Slightly better throttle response. Can reduce carbon buildup in some engines. Small power gains. 5 to 10 horsepower typically. Okay, real talk. This is illegal under the Clean Air Act. We're not talking about a slap on the wrist. EPA fines start at $2,500 for individuals and go up to $25,000 plus per violation. Your check engine light will come on. You'll fail emissions testing. And if you get caught, You could face serious legal consequences. Is 10 horsepower worth risking thousands in fines? For most people, absolutely not. If you're building a dedicated off-road or race-only vehicle that will never see street use, that's a different story. But for your daily driver, keep the EGR. Trick number 7, the governor bypass trick. Number 7 is where things get really controversial, the speed governor bypass. Ever notice your car hits a wall at a certain speed and just won't go faster? That's not your engine maxing out. That's an electronic limiter. Most modern cars have speed limiters programmed into the ECU, usually around 112 to 155 miles per hour depending on tire ratings. Some people reprogram their ECU to remove this limit entirely. The benefits: access to your car's true top speed, no artificial restrictions, feels like unleashing a caged beast. Guys, this is dangerous. Those limiters exist for safety reasons. Your tires might not be rated for higher speeds. Your suspension wasn't designed for it. Your brakes might not handle high-speed stops. And oh yeah, it's super illegal on public roads. Picture this. You're doing 180 miles per hour on a public highway. A tire blows. You lose control. Lives are destroyed. If you want to experience high speeds, take your car to a track day or rent time at a closed course. It's legal, safer, and you can actually push your car to its limits without risking prison time. Trick number 6, the forced induction surprise. Alright, number 6 is wild, and I've actually seen this happen in real life. Imagine buying a used car, and one day you accidentally press a mysterious button under the dash. Suddenly, your car launches forward with power you didn't know it had. Congratulations! You just discovered a hidden turbo or nitrous system the previous owner installed and never told anyone about. Some owners install forced induction systems, turbos, superchargers, or nitrous, and wire them to hidden switches, so they're not obvious during inspection or insurance evaluation. Massive power gains, 50 to 200 plus horsepower depending on setup, can be hidden from insurance. Ultimate sleeper car setup. The massive risks: insurance fraud. If you don't declare modifications and file a claim, they'll deny everything. Warranty void. Every manufacturer warranty is instantly gone. Legal issues. Undeclared mods can mean failed inspections. Safety concerns. If your engine isn't built for boost, it will explode. I've heard horror stories of people buying stock cars that had nitrous systems, and when they hit the button during normal driving, they'd blow the engine because they didn't know to use race gas or pull timing. If you want forced induction, build your engine properly, tune it professionally, declare it to insurance, and use it responsibly. The hidden button thing might seem cool, but it's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Trick number 5, the cat converter liberation. Number 5 is probably the most common illegal mod out there, and it's costing people thousands in fines. Want to know the easiest way to add 15 horsepower and make your car sound aggressive? Remove your catalytic converters. Want to know the easiest way to get a $10,000 fine? People replace their catalytic converters with test pipes or straight pipes, basically hollow tubes that eliminate all the restrictions and emissions equipment. The benefits: 10 to 25 horsepower gain, more on older cars. Much louder, more aggressive exhaust note, reduced back pressure. Costs about $100 for the pipes. The brutal reality: listen carefully. This is massively illegal. The EPA is cracking down hard on this. $2,500 minimum fine for individuals. $25,000 plus fines for shops that do the work. Automatic inspection failure. Your car will smell like rotten eggs. Check engine light permanently on. You're contributing to air pollution in a major way. And honestly, on modern cars, high-flow catalytic converters exist that flow almost as well as straight pipes while keeping you legal. Companies like MagnaFlow make cats that lose maybe 5 horsepower compared to no cats at all. High-flow cats, professional tuning, and you get 90% of the benefit with zero legal risk. Trick number 4, the rolling coal rebellion. Number 4 is specifically for diesel owners, and it's one of the most hated modifications in automotive culture. Have you ever been behind a diesel truck that suddenly unleashes a massive cloud of black smoke that blocks out the sun? That's called rolling coal. Diesel owners reprogram their ECUs to dump massive amounts of extra fuel into the engine, creating huge clouds of unburned diesel smoke. The claimed benefits: shows power. It doesn't. Can be used to annoy other drivers. Seriously, that's the main reason. Makes loud, aggressive exhaust sounds. Guys, this is the worst modification on this list. Here's why. It damages your engine. Unburned fuel washes oil off cylinder walls. It's massively illegal. EPA fines up to $5,000 per day. Everyone hates you. cyclists, pedestrians, other drivers. It's not even power. It's literally wasted fuel. The diesel community is actively trying to distance itself from coal rollers because they make all diesel owners look bad. It's like being the one person who ruins it for everyone. The EPA has made rolling coal a priority. They're tracking down trucks, hitting owners with massive fines, and going after shops that install delete kits. Build a clean, powerful diesel. Properly tuned diesels can make 500 plus horsepower without smoke. That's actual power, not just theatrics. Trick number 3, the timing gamble. Number 3 requires some mechanical knowledge, but the results can be dramatic or catastrophic. What if I told you there's a setting in your engine that you could adjust right now to instantly add 10 to 20 horsepower? Your ignition timing controls when spark plugs fire relative to piston position. Advancing the timing makes the spark happen earlier, giving the air-fuel mixture more time to burn and create pressure. Some people manually advance their timing by adjusting the distributor on older cars or reprogramming the ECU on newer ones to squeeze out extra power. The benefits: 10 to 20 horsepower gains possible, better throttle response, improved acceleration. Can be done for free on older cars. The catastrophic risks. Here's the terrifying part. Get this wrong and you create detonation, where your fuel explodes instead of burning smoothly. This literally sounds like marbles in a can. Detonation will punch holes through your pistons, destroy piston rings, crack cylinder heads, grenade your entire engine in minutes. I'm talking a $5,000 to $10,000 rebuild because you were too aggressive with timing. Modern cars have knock sensors that detect this and retard timing automatically, but if you override those safety systems, you're playing Russian roulette with your engine. If you want optimized timing, work with a professional tuner who has a dyno and knows your specific engine. They'll advance timing safely while monitoring for knock. This isn't a DIY job unless you really know what you're doing. Trick number 2, the weight reduction program. Number 2 is simple in concept, but extreme in execution, the full weight reduction program. Did you know that every 100 pounds you remove from your car is equivalent to adding about 10 horsepower? That's a crazy ratio. People start ripping everything unnecessary out of their cars. Back seats, gone. Spare tire and jack, gone. Sound deadening material, stripped. Air conditioning system, removed. Carpets, out. Power windows, replaced with manual. Even the radio and speakers. The benefits: significant performance improvement. Better acceleration, braking, and handling. Actually works better than most bolt-on mods. Relatively cheap to do. The harsh reality: comfort is destroyed. Your car becomes loud, rattly, and miserable. Practicality is gone. Can't carry passengers or luggage. Resale value tanks. Nobody wants a gutted car. Safety is compromised. Seats have safety ratings for a reason. Legal issues. Removing factory safety equipment can be illegal. Ask yourself, are you building a dedicated track car? Or is this your daily driver? Because if you're driving this thing to work every day, you're going to be absolutely miserable. Want the same effect? Hit the gym and lose 10 pounds yourself. Clean out the trunk and stop carrying unnecessary stuff. You'll get 90% of the benefit without destroying your car's usability. If you're serious about track performance, build a dedicated track car and keep your daily driver comfortable. Trick number 1, the hidden nitrous button. All right, number 1, and this is absolutely insane. We're talking about secret nitrous oxide injection systems. Picture this. You buy a used sports car. Couple weeks later, you're cleaning the interior and you find a mysterious button hidden under the dash. Curious, you press it while driving and boom! Your car launches forward with power you didn't know existed. Congratulations! You just discovered a hidden nitrous system the previous owner never told you about. This actually happens more often than you'd think. It's like finding a secret turbo button in real life. Nitrous oxide injection is one of the most dramatic power adders available. When you press the button, it injects nitrous oxide into your engine, which provides more oxygen for combustion, cools the intake charge, allows more fuel to burn, creates massive power instantly. We're talking 50 to 150 plus horsepower gains at the press of a button. The benefits: incredible power gains, instant activation, relatively affordable system, $500 to $2,000. Can be hidden for sleeper builds. The massive risks. Okay, this is where it gets real. Nitrous is no joke. 1. Engine destruction. If your engine isn't built for nitrous, forged pistons, upgraded rods, proper tuning, you will blow it up. And it happens fast. One pull on stock internals and you could scatter parts all over the road. 2. Insurance. Nightmare. Nitrous is considered a performance modification. If you have an accident while using it and your insurance finds out, they will deny your claim. You're looking at being personally liable for everything. 3. Legal issues. In many places, undeclared modifications make your car illegal for street use. You need to declare it for registration and inspection. 4. Safety concerns. Nitrous bottles are under high pressure. If installed incorrectly or involved in an accident, they can become missiles. I've seen guys blow $15,000 engines because they hit a 100 shot of nitrous on stock pistons. The piston literally broke in half, punched through the block, and scattered parts across the track. But here's the cool part. There are legendary stories of people buying used cars and discovering hidden nitrous systems. Imagine the excitement of finding that button. If you want to run nitrous, build your engine with forged internals. Get it properly tuned by a professional. Start with small shots, 50 horsepower, and work up. Only use it at the track. Declare it to insurance. Maintain it properly. Used correctly, nitrous is one of the most cost-effective power adders available. Used incorrectly, it's an engine destroyer. Alright, there you have it. 10 illegal tricks that people actually use to make their cars faster, from the mild to the absolutely wild. Now, let's be real here. I showed you these not because I want you running out to gut your car and install secret nitrous systems, but because knowledge is power. Understanding these tricks helps you make informed decisions about modifications. Avoid getting ripped off by sketchy shops. Recognize when you're buying a modified car. Know what actually works versus what's marketing BS. Here's my actual advice. If you want to make your car faster, do it the right way. Invest in quality parts from reputable companies. Work with professional tuners who know what they're doing. Keep your modifications legal and declared. Maintain your car properly. Save up and do things once, correctly. The boring stuff actually works better. Regular maintenance, quality fluids, proper tire pressure, fixing actual problems. A well-maintained stock car will always beat a poorly modified performance car. And honestly, the best mod you can do is improve your skills. Take a performance driving course. Learn to actually drive your car at its limits. Most people can't even extract 50% of their car's capability. What do you think? Have you seen any of these tricks in the wild? Ever bought a car with hidden modifications? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear your stories. If you learned something today, smash that like button. If you want more expert car tips, tuning secrets, and modification guides, subscribe and hit the bell icon. We post new videos every week covering everything from beginner maintenance to advanced tuning. Thanks for watching, car tipsters. Remember, keep it legal, keep it safe, and keep it on the track. I'll see you in the next one.